There are a couple of questions on everybody's lips when it comes to this song. First of all, why is it so impossibly beautiful? And secondly, why do opera singers keep on saying that it's not opera technique, even though it sounds kind of opera-y? I'm a vocal coach, and I'm going to explain it all while we revel in the beauty of this song together.
Sogno l'orizzonte e mancano le parole. Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole.
Gives me goosebumps.
Se non ci sei tu con me su le finestre mostra tutto il mio cuore che è acceso. Chiudi dentro me la luce che ho incontrato per strada.
I can't help but tear up when I hear a beautiful voice, but how close is her technique to opera technique? Now, Sarah Brightman's training is classical training, and she worked in musical theatre. Here is a quick note on terms. Classical training is the foundational training to this classical sound. It is the breath, it is the vibrato, and it makes her sound like her. Opera training is what's built on top of that to allow a singer to amplify their voice over an orchestra to a 2,000-seat opera hall. So Sarah doesn't have the same projection as an opera singer, and of course this is a huge space. Even an opera singer would struggle in this space, but Sarah is using a mic, and that's what she's used to using. But why does it still kind of sound opera-y? First of all, there's that wobble in the voice that you hear opera singers do. Ah, that's called vibrato, and she's using that quite a lot, but not quite as much as an opera singer.
Incontrato per strada.
There is vibrato on the end. Ah, that gives it a hint of opera, but on the higher notes, ah, no vibrato at all. An opera singer would do ah, and make it really wobbly. This gives her voice this really clear, uncluttered, and ethereal quality that works so well for this. She's also using something called head voice. You can find this sound by making the sound of a little owl. Hoo, hoo. It's that light feeling in the voice. And female opera singers live in this register, but they have a bit of a bigger, beefier sound.
Sì, lo so che non c'è luce in una stanza quando manca il sole.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It definitely needs amplification, but it is light, bright, angelic, and it's actually closer technique to early sacred music, where the singers would use the church reverberation to carry the sound.
Incontrato per strada. Time to
I hope you're all just crying with me. That's so interesting. That's so cute. You might have noticed that she did move into a more opera-like sound. Andrea definitely noticed too, because he gave her that cute little pat on the back. To get that sound, she's using a technique called covering. It makes the sound bigger and darker. So without covering, it would sound more like it's thinner and more ethereal, but she goes to sounds more opera-y. Now what I love about her is because she's using a microphone, she can mix and match techniques. So she's actually swapping between Italian vowels and English vowels. Italian vowels are really important. There is a reason that Italy is the birthplace of opera, because those Italian vowels are really helpful for achieving that amplification. Plus, Italian is just the language of opera in our cultural memory. Any sustained Italian vowel reads as opera adjacent, even if the technique isn't. Let's listen to this moment. It's really interesting.
Time to say goodbye.
I love it because time to, more Italian, say, is wider and brighter and more UK English. Good. The good is back to the round Italian shape. Bye. Back to your UK English. Mixing and matching to get this beautiful. Next we have Andrea, and he is trained in opera.
Quando sei lontana sogno all'orizzonte manca le parole. Io sì lo so che sei con me.
I love the contrast with their voices.
Tu sei qui con me. Mio sole tu sei qui con me, con me, con me, con me.
His voice is so interesting.
Time to say goodbye.
The vibrato is so fast.
Paesi che non ho mai veduto e vissuto con te. Adesso sì li vivrò con te. Partirò su navi per mari che io lo so.
They're so cute. So he is an opera singer. He has performed and recorded full opera roles, but is he using opera technique here? Not really. He steps back from the technique of amplifying his voice and leans into using his microphone. But there are some telltale opera signs, and I'll tell you about them. So he does have that covered tone in the low larynx, and he's keeping the opera resonance even when he's singing quietly.
Quando sei lontana sogno all'orizzonte manca le parole.
Of course, he has Italian vowels. He is Italian after all, but he's also using it as a resonance strategy. It's also a choice. He also has a really interesting vibrato. He is using it more than Sarah, more like an opera singer, but it is faster and more fluttery. And finally, this is actually something that both of them are doing. He is singing legato lines. This means smooth lines, and it means that they don't break anything up. So on the phrase, time to say goodbye, most people would breathe after time to. He's singing all the way through, and it makes it so smooth and gorgeous.
Time to say goodbye.
So all in all, it is the opera sound, but it's intimate. It's like opera is whispering to you. And to many people, that is the opposite of opera, since opera technique is all about amplifying the voice. Alright, this next section is so beautiful. Let me know down in the comments what your favourite part of this song is, because there are so many good bits. She's so interesting here. Okay. She's matching him. This is so beautiful, so cute. They're holding hands. He looks so happy about it, but he's also happy because she is matching his tone and his vibrato. They've both slowed down that vibrato. It is big and wobbly. It's more towards the vibrato we're used to with opera, and it's really important because if they were going at different times, it would feel like the sounds are fighting with each other. It would sound really messy, but because that wobble is happening at the same time, they don't sound like two different singers. It's almost as if they are one, and it's so cute. Now, there is one other opera technique that I cannot leave this video without mentioning, and this is called Squillo, and he is using it on those higher notes. This gives the sound a big, brassy, trumpet-like sound, and this is the sound that helps opera singers amplify their voices. And weirdly, it isn't about being louder. It's about tuning the voice to a specific frequency that the human ear is hypersensitive to. It's between 2 and 4 kilohertz, and it is the frequency that babies cry at. That's why our ears are so sensitive to it. Now, opera singers have learned to use that frequency and kind of warm it, so you get this big, warm sound that cuts right through. But that hint of squillo on the top notes gives the notes that ringing edge, so it sounds big and dramatic, even though it's mic'd. All right, the final section. Hold that for ages as well. The arrangement is beautiful.
Grazie.
Thank you! That final note is definitely the most opera technique in the whole song. I bet you'd have a good chance of hearing it in an opera hall. However, in general, the song isn't really opera technique. It does borrow a lot of the sounds and it makes it undeniably beautiful. Thank you for watching. If you like this, here are some other analysis I did earlier. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!